Ireland. Ireland is an island at the North Atlantic. It is separated from Great Britain and is easy by the North Channel, the Irish Sea, and St. George Channel. Ireland is the second largest island of the British Isles and the third longest in Europe and the 20th largest on Earth. Politically, Ireland is divided between the Republic of Ireland, officially named Ireland, which covers 5/6 of the island, and Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom. In 1912, the population of Ireland was about 6.6 million, making it the second most populous island in Europe after Great Britain. Just under 4.0 million live in the Republic of Ireland and just over 1.8 million live in the Northern Ireland. The island's geography comprises relatively low-lying mountains surrounding a certain plain with several negative rivers extending inland. Its last vegetation is a product of the mist but chatty climate which is free of extremes in temperature. It was covered by thick woodlands until the Middle Ages. As of 2013, the amount of land in the wooded in Ireland is about 11% of the total, compared with the European average of 35%. There is a 26 extant mammal species native to Ireland. The Irish climate is influenced by the Atlantic Oceans, and thus very moderate. Our winters are milder than expected for such a northern area, although summers are cooler than those in continental Europe. Rainfall include are abundant. So regarding to political issues, Ireland has some really problems. The first one is the housing and homelessness. This is a huge issue. Dublin in particular, but also the other cities have serious housing shortfalls. This has led to rent rising considerably, and in the last 3 years, a recent lower-income families are being priced out of the housing market, and there is nearly enough social housing to rehome them. This has led to families being housed in hotels and B&Bs with no cooking facilities and laundry facilities, massive increase in simple people using homeless hostels, and more people sleeping through. The other issue that is really common right now in Ireland is the Brexit. Brexit is causing huge uncertainty in terms in Ireland's economic's future. Most of the trade is in Britain, and lots of the commodities that they have are shipped through the Britain to Ireland. It feels like the first few stones are falling in and what is going to be an avalanche of difficulties. The other thing is about the fragile government. The last election that they had saw a massive protest vote due to the beloved Irish water issue. The main parties left huge around, and there is no clear majority for any party. A fragile government was created with agreement between the Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, but they are traditional enemies for Ireland, and there is a fragile agreement that could shatter at any moment, making the successive government difficulty. The other thing is about the Irish water. How I said on the last comment, Ireland's water supply system a patchwork mix. Irish water was set up to bring it all together under the same state body, upgrade the water system, and Irish homeowners will for the first time to pay the water. Of course, they always have been paying for it with taxes, but just not directly. The idea was that people might have waste water, and if there was a bill at the end of the month. However, all this came into being after long years of austerity, where people felt like they couldn't possibly to pay one more bill. There was a massive political backlash against it, and now the politicians are running and hiding, and Irish water bill payments are currently suspended. The latest issue is about half of the country paid their Irish water for about 18 months, and half of the country did not. So what happens? Do you get the protest to pay their bills, or do you refund the purse? It is a mess. The other thing that they have is about the housing crisis. Well, as we already know, the other thing is about the hospital bed prices. In Ireland, there has been overcrowding epidemic in their hospitals. Hundreds of people have to wait on the hospital authorities for many hours, even days, just to get a bed, and it's horrific. The direct provision. Direct provision is the Irish system of dealing with the refugees and asylum seekers. It is accumulating and degrading the weight of the treating people who live directly provision centers and which not fit for purpose. Over 1,600 children live in the direct provision centers. 1 in 8 asylum seekers suffer from mental health.